Marhaba, kifik. Marhaba, kifik. It's hard to respond if you don't understand what I'm saying, right? Well, sometimes the kids in our Sunday school don't know how to respond to the memory verse because they don't understand its meaning. Hi, I'm Brendan Troost, and this is Sunday School Solutions. Can you think of a Bible verse that you learned when you were a child? Why do you remember it? What made it impactful for you? It's probably become a part of your life because you learned it and you knew what it meant. So here are some tips for explaining and applying memory verses to children for maximum impact in their lives. Let's think about a common memory verse like John 3:16. What words or concepts would you need to explain? Well, how about God? What could you explain to the child about God? And what does world mean in context? Who is God's son, and what does it mean to believe in him and have eternal life? Thinking through how to explain the words of a verse to a child will help the child to understand what that verse means. But don't stop there. Now that you've explained what the words and concepts mean, you can go a step further and you can apply the verse to the children. You have two types of children in your class, and I'm not talking about boys and girls. Some of the children are saved and some are unsaved. The Bible verse you're teaching can apply to both. So think about it. John 3:16, was it written for saved or unsaved people? It's an evangelistic verse presenting the gospel to unsaved people. So you might say, if you haven't believed in Jesus, this verse is for you. God is offering you eternal life with him now and forever. Will you believe in Jesus today? But how about the saved child? What about encouraging them to share the verse with someone who doesn't know Jesus? Pick one application for the saved and one for the unsaved child per verse. It'll help the children see how the verse applies to their life. And pro tip, it also helps the children who are unsaved realize that they still have a choice to make for Jesus. Sometimes children can go to church for years without ever being given the opportunity to make that choice. There are some more good techniques for teaching Bible verses to children that can be found on our blog, so check it out.
If you found this information helpful, there's more where that came from. Visit cefonline.com/Sunday School.